Please put a hand way up high in the air, wave it back and forth, and please say, "Hi, Steve."
Hi, Steve.
Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's have some fun at the library. We're going to have lots of fun with music and more at the library this evening. Can you please rub your hands together and get them ready? Good. Can you please shake them out? Good. Can you roll them over a little for me? Good. Now let's see if we can clap in time while we sing. Clap hands, everybody. Clap hands, everybody. Clap hands, everybody at the library tonight. Very nice. Now I want to see if you can, let's see, point way up high and way down low. Good. Hide them behind the back. Please point to the front. Now point to the eyes for watching, to the ears for listening, to the mouth for singing nice and pretty. Here we go. Sing songs, everybody, sing songs, everybody, sing songs, everybody at the library this evening. Very good. Try your leg drums. Leg drums are sounding all right. Try your head drums. Oh, that'll wake you up from your post-supper funk. Try your tummy drums. Oh, why is my tummy drum always the loudest one? I don't think it's just the microphone either. Let's do a 10 count, please, all together on the knees with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Terrific. How about we do a pattern? Patterns are really cool ways to have fun learning for music and reading and all kinds of ways. Let's try 2 on the legs, 2 claps, 2 on the head, 2 claps. Legs, legs, clap, clap. Head, head, clap, clap. Legs, legs, clap, clap. Head, head, clap, clap. Oh, you guys must be wicked smart. Take out your tickling fingers. Now, if you know the person next to you very well and you mutually consent, you might be able to tickle on them. I'm up here all alone, so I'll tickle on myself. Tickle under the chinny chin chin. Tickle down to the 10 little piggies. I can't reach mine. Tickle up to the turkey neck. Tickle that belly like a bowl full of jelly. Now, please tickle those nice listening ears. Tickle ears, everybody, tickle ears, everybody, tickle ears, everybody at the library this evening. I hope your ears get lots of good tickles. I know it tickles my heart to be here. That's just a way to say it's lots of fun to share music and more with great kids and families here at the Nashua Public Library to kick off our summer reading program for the library and for the school district. I would like to introduce the lady in charge. This is Heidi Grant from Nashua North High School Nashua North High School Library. Heidi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Nashua Public Library and the Nashua School District Librarians 2012 Summer Reading Kickoff. We like to do this every summer or spring just to get ready for thinking about reading over the summer. How many of you like to read? Does everybody think they're going to read this summer? I definitely will. You can read? Wow. That's great. That's great. Love it. That's okay. So anyways, I'm Heidi Grant. I'm the head librarian for the Nashua School District. And over to my left are some of the district librarians. And some of you kids might recognize your librarian over there. Anybody see their librarian? Some of you do? Pretty neat, huh? I mean, when the school closes, your school library closes. But the good news is that the Nashua Public Library is going to have lots of copies of all those books on those summer reading lists, and they'll be available here for you to check out. So I hope that you can spend some time here this summer getting some books and also taking advantage of some of the programs and activities that the public library is going to have all summer. And so to talk to you more about that is the Nashua Public Library Children's Librarian, Mrs. Kathy Bolton. Everybody give a nice hand for
There we go. Thank you, Mrs. Grant, and thank you, Steve Blunt, and thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight to our summer reading kickoff. We always enjoy, this is a very special night here at the Nashua Public Library for families to come and enjoy a wonderful musical concert with our friend Steve Blunt, but also to just get in the mood for the summer reading program. So as Mrs. Grant said, the Nashua Public Library has their own summer reading program, which is called Kids Stuff. And this year the theme is Dream Big, Read. So it's kind of a nighttime theme, it's kind of a bedtime theme, it's kind of a, just a night skies and all kinds of different things. So in order to do that, we have some special programs planned for some of the Wednesdays during the month of June and July. So I'd like you to take one of these home with you tonight, and they're all available up at the counter here in the children's room, both sides. You'll find some fun things. We do our summer reading program from birth to, in this room, about grade 5, about 10 years old or so. So we have something called the Nighty Night Owlet Reading Club for our birth to 2-year-olds, which is a very nice little club. And then for our non-readers and our readers, we do the Dream Big Read, and that would be, this is the reading log. You'll get one of these starting June 15th, which is the last day of school in Nashua. And inside of it, you're going to record the titles of the books that you read. And you have the back of it too. And if you read more books than that, you just add some paper from home and keep track of the books. Now each week that you come to the library, we have some incentive prizes. So we have Dream Big Read wristbands, and we have these cool pencils that when you put your hand on them, they change color. And we've got some door hangers for your room. And so every week there's some kind of fun prize for just the fact that you've been reading this summer, okay? So I really hope that you'll come and join us to do that. We will have the books that are on the suggested summer reading list that the school librarians have put together. There's some wonderful books on there. You don't want to miss them. Also, for if you have older children who are teens between the grades of 6 and 12, we have a teen summer reading program, and that theme is called Own the Night. Right now, our teen librarian, Jen Hosking, is going to all of the middle schools to talk to the kids about the teen program, which is really great. So there's a blue flyer for that. And this year, for the first time, there's an adult summer reading program, and it's called Between the Covers. So all you adults that are out there ought to pick up one of these blue flyers, and hopefully you will participate in our summer reading program that we have for the adults this year. So everybody in the whole family can be in a summer reading program this year at the Nashua Public Library. I want to see all of you here as often as you can get here. We are open from 9 to 9. Monday through Thursday. We are open 9 to 5:30 on Fridays and 9 to 5:30 on Sundays, all summer long. So thanks for coming again tonight, and I'll be seeing you later. Thanks.
So as Mrs. Bolton said, I hope you'll be able to come to the Nashua Public Library this summer. It sounds like there's lots of cool stuff going on, okay? And she mentioned that the reading theme was Dream Big Read. I have something here that's really cool that has Dream Big Read on it. Does anybody know what this is? What is it? It is, it's a bookmark. Every year at Nashua North, the graphic arts design students have a little contest, and they all come up with they all design a bookmark, and then your librarians choose their favorite, and they all get printed, and we have enough to distribute to all the elementary students in the Nashua Public Schools, and I also have some that I'm going to leave here at the public library. So if you're not a Nashua School District student, you'll be able to pick one of these up at that desk back there. They're really cool, and you can use them to keep your place in all those books you're going to read this summer, okay? So get these later over there if you're interested in getting one of those. And the other thing I forgot to mention about the summer reading lists is that in addition to the librarians handing them out to you before you leave school, they're also available on the Nashua School District webpage. If you go to the home page, the left-hand side has some links, and one of those links is summer reading, and it has all 4 lists available online. So, let's get to the fun part. I bet you're all just waiting to hear Steve Blunt again, aren't you? Well, it's time for him to come back. So can everybody give a warm welcome to Steve?
Steve, before you start, I made a mistake. I said 9 to 5:30 on Sunday, but we're closed Sundays now till September. So don't come on Sunday, come on Saturday, all right? Thank you very much.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I love it. Let's get those hands a-clapping. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Now take that light and hold it up high where everyone can see. Because if it's going to be big dreams that you're having, you have to start that light shining at an early age and keep it throughout your whole long life. So let's wave it back and forth now. Won't let anyone it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Try it. I won't let anyone it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh no, I won't let anyone it out. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, clap your hands again. When I go to the library, I'm gonna let it shine. When I'm reading at home, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna check out some books tonight, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, sing with me now, this little light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you, all you shiny, happy people. You've done good. Oh, hey, my name is Steve Blunt. I see lots of familiar faces here, some friends from one place and another, and I see a few new friends too. It's always lots of fun to get together here at the library. Yeah, the library is one of my favorite places to find some of my favorite books. Like, for example, one of my favorite books begins like this. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing. Do you know what book I'm talking about? Yeah? What is it called? Just say it. Where the Wild Things Are. I heard you say it. Raise your hand if you like Where the Wild Things Are. Excellent. Okay, hands down. Let me see another one of my favorite books. Well, let's see. It has Tinkerbell. It has Captain Hook. Yes, there's a place called Neverland where no one ever gets older.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Good job. Raise your hand if you like Peter Pan. Excellent. I like Peter Pan too. Okay, hands down, I got one more for you. Here is a book where a girl goes underground and she sees a white rabbit. She sees a cat with only a smile.
Alice in Wonderland.
She sees a queen who says, "Off with their heads!" What is that book called? Alice in Wonderland, indeed. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I think we have some great readers here, ladies and Mrs. Bolton, and I'm super excited to share my first song called Dream Big, Read, because it has some of those favorite stories in it. Last night I had the strangest dream while fast asleep in bed. I dreamt of many wondrous things from books that I have read, for the people and the places in the stories that we love can magically become the stuff that dreams are made of. I dreamt that I was flying through the air with Peter Pan, right out my bedroom window all the way to Neverland. We joined up with Tinker Bell and the Lost Boys too, and then we battled Captain Hook with his pirate crew. Dream big, read, dream big, read, for I believe that dreams come true when you dream big and read. Now I need you to help me a little bit on this, okay? I've got a part for you. So we're going to try singing with our singing voices, and we're going to try signing with our hands. That's when we make words, okay? So I want you to try the sign for dream. You point up to your head, and then you kind of make little squiggles away. Good, that's the sign for dream. The sign for big is kind of logical. It's kind of like you got a big fish that you just caught. Dream big. And for read, we have one hand, kind of one arm straight up and down, sort of like a page, and then the other hand has two fingers kind of scanning that page. That's read. And then the only other one that I think I'm going to use is we point to our mouth, then we point away, and we nod our head because that's true. Okay? So let's see if we can do the signing and the singing all together. And everyone, feel free to join in. It goes like this. Dream big, read, dream big, read, for I believe that dreams come true when you dream big and read. I dreamt I went with Alice to Wonderland a while. We saw the white rabbit and the Cheshire cat who smiled. We went to a tea party, many silly things were said, and then the Queen of Hearts called out, "Off with their heads!" Ready? Dream big, read, dream big, read, for I believe that dreams come true when you dream big and read. I dreamt a boy named Max took me sailing oh so far. We traveled in his private boat to where the wild things are. We had a wild rumpus with quite a terrible lot. When we sailed back to Max's room, his supper was still hot. Ready? Dream big, read, dream big, read, for I believe that dreams come true when you dream big and read. I woke up in the morning to a wonderful surprise. There were Peter, Max, and Alice standing right before my eyes. The night had been such fun, they said they'd come to play with me. Now I believe that dreams come true when we dream big and read. Ready? Dream big, read, dream big, read, for I believe that dreams come true when you dream big and read. Let's hear it for these boys and girls. Very talented indeed. Good job, you guys. Thanks. When I was a kid, I used to have lots of dreams that I could fly. Did you ever have a dream like that? Maybe that was somehow an influence for this song about me and my little brother Henry. I took my little brother Henry to go and fly a kite. As I was letting out that string, Henry held on tight. Then suddenly it happened. I won't forget that day, a great big burst of wind took Henry away. Hey, let's all use our breath to make a great big burst of wind right now. Hey, picture Henry flying away and wave to him. Bye-bye, Henry. Have a nice ride. You better hang on tight. Hang on, Henry, hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Nice job. Please sing it again. Hang on, Henry. Good. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. All right. I told him not to worry, 'cause I'd somehow get him down. But Henry did not mind it, flying up above the town. The view up here is fantastic, Henry called to me. All the people look like insects, and the trees like broccoli. I love broccoli. Don't you? Hang on, Henry, hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Sing it again. Hang on, Henry. Good. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. All right. People on the ground below could not believe their eyes to see a kid on a kite up there in the friendly skies. Oh my word, it looks like some kind of bird, said Mrs. Birdbrain. No, that's insane. I think it's a plane, said Mr. Prop. And I said, well, excuse me, grown-ups, but actually, that's my little brother way up high in the sky, flying around like crazy on a kite. His name is Henry. Do you think he's gonna drop? Boys and girls, picture if you will, a little 3-year-old boy named Henry way up high in the wild blue yonder among the puffy white clouds just hanging from a kite. Point up as high as you can and imagine the whistling sound if he were to let go and come plummeting to the ground. Whoa. Was that one of you in the back row? That would not be a very happy ending for my little brother Henry. It would not even be sanitary or appropriate for public performance. Why don't we all sing together to remind Henry to please hang on so that he can make it home safe and sound. Let's sing it. Hang on, Henry. Good. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Again, please. Hang on, Henry. Yep. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. All right. Well, the wind took Henry higher, so he peeked inside a plane where they were all eating funny pretzels and drinking pink champagne. Yuck! Then Henry collided with a weather satellite, and no one in the town knew if the sun would shine that night. Uh-oh! Hang on, Henry. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Hang on, Henry. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Well, by now you're probably wondering if Henry was okay. Did he ever make it home again upon that fateful day? Well, don't worry, Henry came down safely, he did, but his landing was kinda hard. He rode home on a shooting star that fell in our backyard. That's right, my little brother came flying all the way home on his very own personal celestial object. Do you think that really happened? You guys are way too smart for me. Well, how about just a little willing suspension of disbelief so that I can make it through the rest of the song, please? Let's sing it. Thank you. Hang on, Henry. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Again, please. Hang on, Henry. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. When it all was over and my brother had returned, our mom asked me and Henry what we both had learned. I said to be more careful, Mom, until the age of 10. And Henry said, I learned I'd like to fly a kite again, Mom. That was wicked fun. Oh, brother. Hang on, Henry. Hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. One more time, please clap your hands now. Hang on, Henry, hang on tight. My little brother Henry went flying on a kite. Hang on, Henry. Thank you very much. Hey, do you want me to tell a silly story? Or a scary story? A silly story? Or a scary story? Wonder what it'll do. Wonder what it'll be. Let me think about it. A silly story or... Okay. Now you got the right idea. I'll just tell the story and I will let you decide whether you think it is silly or scary. Once upon a time, a family sat down to dinner. A mom, a dad, a big brother, and a baby sister. It was one of Big Brother's favorite meals, and he could not wait to get started eating. Pork chops, and mashed potatoes, and carrots, and chocolate cake for dessert with frosting, a glass of white milk. Big Brother couldn't wait to get started. But baby sister, she was distressed. She scrunched up her little baby nose. She looked from this side of the table to that side of the table, and she could hardly talk yet, but she said, "Where's my applesauce?" And then she became angry as only a little baby can. She put up her fists, and she said, "I want my applesauce!" Now, boys and girls, I know that none of you would ever whine like baby sister, but just for the purpose of the fiction, could you please put up your fists and say it the way baby sister said it that night? I want my applesauce! Oh dear, said Mother. How could I have forgotten to get baby sister's applesauce? I'm so sorry, baby sister. Big Brother, would you please go down to the cellar pantry and get some applesauce for your baby sister? Now, Big Brother was a very obedient child. He tried to do what his parents asked, but he was not crazy about going down to the cellar pantry because it was dark down there. But he tried to summon up his courage the best he could. He got up his nerve. He went out of his chair, opened up the cellar door, down the cellar steps, around the corner where the cellar pantry shelves were, and reached up high for the applesauce, when all of a sudden, up popped a very scary ghost. And the very scary ghost said, "I am the ghost with the one black eye." Big Brother gave a little shriek. He went running up the steps. He shut the cellar door. He said, "Mom, Dad, I wanted to get the applesauce for baby sister, but I couldn't because there's a very scary ghost down in the cellar pantry. Oh, what are we going to do?" Father said, "It appears that someone in this family has an overactive imagination." Mother said, "Oh dear, I better just go get the applesauce myself. Big Brother, I'm disappointed in you." And baby sister, she looked from this side of the table to that side of the table. She put up her little baby fist, and you know what she said. "I want my applesauce!" "Don't worry," said Mother. "I, your dear, kind, loving mother, will go get the applesauce for you." So, Mother got out of her chair. She opened up the cellar door. She went down the cellar steps. She had to admit it was a little dark and spooky down there. But she went around the corner. She reached up onto the cellar pantry shelf for the applesauce, when all of a sudden, up popped a very scary ghost. And the very scary ghost said, "I am the ghost with the one black eye." Mother gave a little scream. She ran up the steps. She shut the cellar door. She said, "Honey, Big Brother was not making up stories. There really is a very scary ghost down in the cellar pantry. What are we going to do?" Father said, "My dear, it appears to me that Big Brother is not the only member of this family with an overactive imagination." Baby sister looked from this side of the table to that side of the table. She put up her fists, and you know what she said? "I want my applesauce!" And Father said, "Don't worry, baby sister. I, your father, the man of the house, will go down to the cellar pantry and finally get you your applesauce. I'm not afraid." So he got out of his chair, opened up the cellar door, tiptoed down the cellar steps. He never would have admitted it, but he was probably more creeped out than anybody else. But he reached around the corner, reached up high to get that applesauce from the shelf, when all of a sudden, up popped the very scary ghost. And the very scary ghost said, "I am the ghost with the one black eye." Father screamed louder than any of the others in a very unmanly way. And he went running up the cellar steps. He shut the cellar door. He said, "Family, now I know you were telling the truth. There really is a very scary ghost down in the cellar pantry, and we've got to get out of this house right away." And baby sister was perplexed. She wasn't sure what was going on, but she knew she didn't like it. She scrunched up her nose. She looked from this side of the table to that side of the table. She put up her fist, and you know what she said? "I want my applesauce!" And the family could not believe what happened next. Baby sister got out of her high chair. She crawled across the kitchen floor and opened the cellar door. They didn't even realize she knew how to negotiate steps at her tender age, but she crawled down the cellar steps. She went around the corner where it was dark. She reached herself, baby hand by baby hand, to her full length and somehow knew instinctively where the applesauce was kept in the cellar pantry, even though she'd never been there before, when all of a sudden, up popped that very scary ghost. "I am the ghost with the one black eye." And baby sister's eyes grew wide, and she stood up as tall as she could, holding onto the shelf. And she looked that ghost straight on, and she said, "I want my applesauce! And mister, if you don't get out of my way, you are going to be the ghost with the two black eyes. Put them up!" And that little baby girl put up her baby fists. She stood her ground because, you see, she was not afraid of that ghost with the one black eye. Well, the ghost gave a terrible shriek and flew out of the house, never to bother her or that family ever again, because he was more afraid of her than she was afraid of him. And baby sister got her applesauce, went back upstairs, and the family had a most delicious meal. Pork chops and mashed potatoes and carrots, chocolate cake for dessert with frosting, a glass of white milk to wash it all down, and all the applesauce they could possibly care to eat. And so the next time Big Brother told his mom and dad about something that was scaring him, they believed him. And the next time that little girl needed something, she didn't just fuss or cry. She went and got it herself. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening and helping to tell the story of the ghost with the one black eye. Do you think it was silly or do you think it was scary? Okay, a little bit of both. Okay, good. Hey, you guys have been sitting so nice. Why don't you stand up and we'll get a little bit of a warm-up going here. Let's maybe reach our two hands up high and shake them. Good. Try not to fall down. Try to stay standing. Just kind of shake out one foot. Good. Shake out the other foot. There you go. And maybe flap your elbows a little bit. Yep. Rattle your knees around. Roll your shoulders. There you go. Good. Other way. Excellent. And swivel your hips around. We're going to rock and roll. Okay. This way, that way. Both directions. Good. Oh, yeah. That does some good work to your joints. Now stand up. Roll your head around nice and easy in one direction. All right. Roll your head around nice and easy in the other way. That's what happens when you get old. Put your 2 hands in front. We are going to take in a big breath and reach up high. Wiggle your fingers. Let your hands down gently. 2 hands in front. Big breath in again. Wiggle your fingers. Let your hands down gently. Very good. This time we're going to hold the breath at the top. Big breath in. Hold it. And let it out. Now, please put your little kangaroo feet in front. Okay, get your big kangaroo feet on the ground. You got to have your kangaroo tail ready to bounce. We're going to warm up with 10 kangaroo jumps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bonzer. Can you say bonzer? Bonzer. Good. Bonzer's an Australian word. The kangaroo lives in Australia, of course. And bonzer is a slang or a silly word that means awesome. It means you're doing a great job. Bonzer. So I'm going to start up the music, and we'll be doing the hip-hop kangaroo in the blink of a little Joey's eye. Now, you know what a Joey is, right? Yeah, a little kangaroo. All right. Let me get it started. All right, you crazy kangaroos, let's see if we can get the beat going. Well, I was born long ago, a happy little Joey. The outback was my own, and everything was okay back in the day, but then I needed to roam. So I hopped to the city singing doo-wah diddy from the L to the D to the U. When I came to town with me hip-hop sound, I was a hip-hop kangaroo, mates, with a hip and a hip, with a hop and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo, right? With a hip and a hip, with a hop and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo. Bonzer, mates, how high can you jump? All right, like this. So I hit the big time, bustin' rhyme, coming at you like a boomerang. Well, I was all aboriginal, but then I went digital, shaking the kangaroo thing. Now the city was jumping, all the tails were thumping, my dreams of fame came true. Yeah, baby, I can vouch for the bling in my pouch. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo, mates, with a hip and a hip, with a hop and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo, right? With a hip and a hip, with a hop and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo. Get down under. Get down, little Joey, get down. Get down, little Joey, get down. Jump up, little Joey, jump up. Jump up, little Joey, jump up. Now put your paws up in the air and shake your tail like you don't care. Right, mates? I think you've got it now, Bonzer, right? Here we go now. I say good day and you say mate, good day. Good day. I say hip and you say hop. Hip, hip. Now I say kanga and you say roo. Kanga, kanga. I say didgeridoo and you say do. Didgeridoo, 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 mate. Bonzer, mate, you got any more jump left in ya? Aye, just like KG, Kevin Garnett. Go Celtics! So I sang these songs, but it was not long till a new kid hit the street. It was the hip-hop wallaby, y'all be crazy with the hip-hop wallaby beat. Well, I made a track for me old outback. My leap to the top was through. And I up back home, no more to roam. I'm still a hip-hop kangaroo, mates, with a hip and a hip, with a hop and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo, right? With a hip and a hop, with a hip and a hop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo. Clap your hands. Hippity, hippity, hippity hop. Well, you hip and you hop and you just don't stop. I'm a hip-hop kangaroo. You're a hip-hop kangaroo too. Dig it, mates. Bonzer! All right. Whoa. Thanks, guys. Go ahead and sit down here. We're going to move into the last part of our program for the evening. Let's get those hands up high in the air again. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. And thank you very much. Even though this is the goodbye song, we are going to have one more sing-along after this. But it gives me a chance to say thank you for being a wonderful audience. Thank you to the librarians and the library for hosting me. And thanks to all the kids and families for getting together at one of Nashua's true treasures, the Nashua Public Library. Clap hands, everybody. Clap hands, everybody. Clap hands, everybody. And thank you very much. All right, so I've got a little ukulele that is going to help us with this next song. Let me grab it and let's see if you can hear it. It's got kind of a quiet voice. Can you hear that? All right. Sometimes kids think this is called a baby guitar. I say, well, it's not really a baby guitar because it's all grown up. It's not going to get any bigger. It's a fully mature ukulele. That's a good U word, by the way. Yeah, you know what that is? Can you say ukulele? Oh, awesome. Remember, I love ukulele. Yeah, it does kind of. So I like to use my ukulele for these old sing-alongs everybody knows. Here's one my dad used to sing to us at bedtime. It's called You Are My Sunshine. Let's give it a try on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hang my head and cry. Please clap your hands. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And keep it up. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thanks very much, everybody. I have some CDs and coloring books here if anybody's interested in those. They are for purchase. CDs are $10 and the coloring book with its own CD is $15. I do once again want to thank all of you in the Nashua Public Library and the Nashua School Librarians. Be sure to have a wonderful night, a fantastic summer, and keep on summer reading all season long. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Can everybody give it one more round of applause to Steve Blunt? Say thank you. So everybody, just like Steve Blunt said, keep on reading and have a great summer. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Ellen.
Summer vacation, no school. Summer vacation, sleep late. Summer vacation, no homework. Summer vacation, it's great. Let's go to the beach and have some fun. Summer vacation's here.